Hi, welcome to the I Am Public Speaking practice session. My name is Ibrahim Mustapha, and I just want to specially welcome you to today's session. And if you are here, if you can listen to me, it simply means you are alive and you are healthy. I believe that we can do more, we can create opportunities, and we can use the power of our voice to do good things. If you believe, and you know that yes, you believe, just come up and practice. And there's a learning platform where we get to learn, interact, and know that yes, it's possible. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, you need a voice. You can only get a voice if you practice to use your voice. So my name once again is Ibrahim Mustapha, and we have friendly conversations about what we can do to help ourselves, how we can use our voice to help ourselves, and to do more. So without much, if you are here, I'm live on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and also on the I Am Radio platform. So let me bring my first guest, Nana Ama Amponsa. Welcome.
Thank you.
Right. So maybe you just tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay. My name is Ibrahim Mustapha, or Nanama. That's my local name. Yeah. And currently, I'm in Univa. I completed UW 2020, and I'm done with service. I'm in the house, not doing anything really, but I'm doing something small, but it's not actually something big. Yeah. So currently, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Aside that, I'm not doing.
Okay, that's great and nice to have you here today.
Thank you.
Then the next question is, if you have a question to ask, maybe you can ask, then we kickstart.
Okay, I have. I think it's about how should I say speech, like how you can carry yourself when it comes to communication. But actually, I was someone who was very shy, and I used to like I fumble when I'm in public. So it was even during my university days, like when I was about completing. Actually, we have a program that you have to teach your colleagues. So that was one thing that broke about the shyness a little. But naturally, I can speak well. But if I find myself in public or any place, I get tense and I begin to panic and I fumble a lot. So, is there a way to overcome that? To overcome that shyness and fumbling and fear in when you find yourself in public?
Right. So I think it's something that a lot of people go through, but one thing that you can use to overcome that is by practicing. So there are different ways that you can practice, and there are different things that you can do when you fumble. One is you can read aloud. So you pick a book and you start to read aloud. So this is a book. You just open any part of it. Normally we read silently, right? Yeah. We are silent readers. So because you want to practice, you just read aloud. And the more you read aloud, the more you create that rapport, and you can be able to speak. Either you want to speak fast or you want to speak slow. But then one remedy is reading aloud. The second one also is that learn to incorporate pauses. Learn to incorporate pauses in your presentation, the power of pauses.
Okay.
And what is the power of pauses? For example, I want to give two presentations, and I'll incorporate pauses in the last one for you to see.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do normal introduction. I'm going to speak, just normal speaking. Then the next one is also going to be the same, but then I'm going to incorporate pauses. So here I go. My name is Ibrahim Mustapha. I'm a public speaking coach. I believe in myself. I also do share, but I'm from the northern part of Ghana and all those things. I believe that people can learn to speak in public and do a lot of things. That's the first one. The second one goes, my name is Ibrahim Mustapha. I'm a public speaking coach. I'm also into share butter. I believe that people need a voice. But then if you need a voice, you need to practice. Practice and keep practicing. A lot of ways that you can practice. One of them is to read aloud. Another way to practice is to record yourself, record your voice, and play it back to yourself. You can also stand in front of the mirror and practice. So you can see that there are differences between the first and the second one. The first was like just speaking anyhow and not understanding, like people will not get you. So if you don't take time and want to speak faster, one, your words will finish and your mind will be trying to bring words, and that's where you fumble. But if you take a time, like great speakers like Obama, they take their time and they have incorporate pauses. So if you forget about a word, you are going to grab it back, and it's going to help you do your presentation. And that's why sometimes some people will just start speaking, all of a sudden they go blank.
Okay.
Because they've not read enough. But they want to finish the statements, the sentences they have. So their mind is trying to capture words to fit in the particular thing they are going to describe. So first way is to learn to practice, is to learn to like incorporate pauses into your presentation. So practice and pauses can help you, and also a couple of reading more about your subject, reading more about your industry. It can help you to do more in terms of that. So those are some of the things that you can do to help you speak without forgetting. Another question? I think you are muted.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it for now. Maybe
okay.
Add up.
So what we want to do now is I want you to go back to your introduction again. Do your introduction again. Okay. And this time, I want you to add a bit of volunteering to it.
Add a bit of what?
Volunteering. Just get an organization or a project. Okay. And you say, okay, I'm this, and I volunteer for this, or I'm into like this project I'm looking forward to, but I'm also available to volunteer. So if you have opportunities for me to engage me, I'm willing to accept that. So do that introduction and I'll tell you the game changer.
Okay. Let's start.
Right.
Right now I'm beginning to panic.
No, like it's okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. It's like here we make mistakes. Like it's practice zone. When the guys can you understand, we all make mistakes and we practice. And that's why we need to like come up here. You make all the mistakes, you panic. And once you reach the right audience, it's not going to be the same. But now you are in control. Let's go.
Okay. So, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Ibrahim, and I'm a product of University of Education, Winnipeg. I completed 2020 and that was my national service. Currently, I'm not working. but I'm a volunteer and I work with Particle Sample International. It is a research company that helps society know where the wrongs and the rights are. So
Start again.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Ibrahim, a product of University of Education Winnipeg. I completed 2020. I'm done with my international studies. Currently, I'm with Particle Sample International, and it's a research company. We do research in societies, in companies, other places. So I'm a volunteer worker in it. So I'm sick with the knowledge that I have. Yo, I'm stuck.
Great. That's fine. We'll come back to the introduction. Welcome, Richmond. We'll come back to it. Welcome, Richmond.
Thank you. I am. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. And welcome, Madam Zakaria. Adam,
Thank you,
okay.
Mr. Aye.
Great. Right. So you do introductions. I go back to Richmond. Richmond, your introduction, and Adam, your introductions.
Yeah, my name is Richmond Hassan, a financial consultant. I teach people about financial independence. I'm also an importer. I import stuff from China at a very reduced price. You can pick it at wholesale and at retail price. I'm always available on WhatsApp and Facebook. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you. And Adam Zakaria.
All right, thank you very much. My name is Adam Zakaria. I am a Philly lead for Ghana, and I'm a Philly, and I work in a rural community, and I feel like the social media like is WhatsApp and then Twitter.
Right. That's great. So welcome to today's session. It's a new day altogether. And I'm happy to have all of you. I know this, when it's time, like, I don't know, this 9 to 10 or 11, the network seems to be misbehaving. But then we still move on, and we can do more by speaking, by giving out our voice, creating opportunities with the power of our voice. So, Richmond, Adam, any new questions today? Okay. Richmond.
No, please, I am.
Okay, Adam Zakaria. Okay, so today it's still going to be the same like we used to do. We are creating opportunities, we are reaching out, and we still continue the pitching. It's very important to me and it's dear to me. Pitching practice. We all need to practice our pitches, take our pitches serious. And that's why I keep on emphasizing on the introductions. So today we are going back to the pitching. And also, I want all of you to develop like standalone projects that we are going to run with together. It could be like a social media project. It could be a community project. And you learn into that, learn to practice that. and use that as your personal project. So today we are going to still go back to the power of pitching, and also we'll do the power of content, how to create content on social media to be able to attract attention so that people can give you opportunities, people can give you whatever you want, and you're still relevant. So those are the things that we want to look today. We'll look at pitching again, and also we are going to take note of how we can create content and propose those contents as speakers. Because as a speaker, you need to know or you need to learn to create content. And content will help you speak more. And if you are benefiting from the content, you are going to do more. So assuming you have content and you are getting opportunities from the content, it's going to inspire you to do more. But if you don't do anything with your content, your speaking is just going to be the same. It's going to be one way and nothing is going to change. So today we are going to look at pitching and content. So like yesterday I said, pitching, we have 2 or 3 ways that you can pitch. When you are pitching a new project, a project that you have an idea of, the project is not on the ground, there's a different way to pitch that project. If I'm pitching a charity project, there's a different way I'll pitch that project. If I'm pitching a project that is already in existence, a business, you need to know how to pitch that one too. And the 2 can be the same. New project, whether it's a business or whatever, an ongoing business project. Their language is that they want to see confidence. They want to see, investors want to always see confidence in you. So once you are pitching, exude, show people that you are confident about the product you are talking about. But if you are talking about a charity project, which maybe we are going to tax Nana Ama, who is here today, maybe to look at her community. And we can all do that. Adam Zakaria is saying that you are doing something in a community. Richmond is also in a different community. So we can, and Suyini also is just here. So we can all create different projects in our communities. It could be charitable projects that will be able to go out, create synergies, and just execute them without a lot of money in your community. It could be a cleanup project. It could be maybe a sanitation project. It could be something that you just go out to schools and advocate and use your voice to speak. So you need to learn to be able to bring out projects like that. As speakers, don't be afraid to organize events. Don't be afraid to be in the front line of events. And I used to do that, like I said. I'll go to schools and I just organize an event. Can just go to a senior high school or a university. Within 2 days, I can organize an event in any university in Ghana. Just going to meet the right people, talk to 1 or 2 people, get a hall, start doing posters, midnight posters. They will posting that on their WhatsApp groups, invite people, get volunteers, and I have some people to talk to the next day. And I'm able to sell a product or project to them, idea to them. So as speakers, you need to learn to do that. Welcome, Suhini. Welcome, Bossman Suhini. Hope you can hear this. Right. Okay. So I think we are losing the network is still like that. But
Yes,
then, okay. Is that Suhini? Suhini. Can you hear me? All right. So Suhini, if you can hear me, just let me know so that we'll put you into the limelight for you to do your presentation. Then we do the content creation and look at the pitching too. So if you can hear me, I just want to make sure that your internet connectivity is okay today, so that we get to do that. But with me, I also have to even check my internet so that I can get any independent internet service provider. So all right, so since we are not getting the feedback, it simply means that his network is not that good. I still continue with the content creation. So you can all do like mini projects like presentations of projects and things that you want to start in your communities. So is someone having something to say? Richmond. Richmond, can you hear?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Kindly go on, and my network is quite bad today, so.
Okay. So there are businesses, like there are online businesses that you can look at, and we can all look at like businesses in terms of that, and you can pick anything of any type of business and start pitching. And there are a lot of them, quite a lot of them, and I'm just going to see where I can get my own slides that I use for one or two things. I'm going to talk about them. So we lost Suhini. I think he'll come back. So Suhini, if you can hear this, just try and get back and do your presentation, and we move on. But then today it's still about it's still about like some of the things that you can do to take yourself to the next level. It's still about opportunities that you can create for yourself when you are a speaker. So you can do more, there are quite a number of them that you can do. And I'm just going to share my screen, some slides, and we will take it from there. Okay. So I'm just trying to share my slides. All right. So these are like passive things that any one of you can take a project out of this and talk about that. Since the network is not that good, I'm just going to share this for us to all see. If you can see my screen, let me know that you can see this.
Yes, please.
Right. So these are things that any one of you can start doing, right? As we keep on progressing with the speaking, because I want the speaking to be tied to something. I want it to be tied to something, like something that you can hold, something tangible, something that you can feel. So one, it's like I'm not even seeing that well. One is like build and monetize a blog. So each one of you can like have a blog whereby you write content every day. So you have a blog that you can like produce content, create content, and put in content. And it's simple to create a blog. You can go to medium.com and you can create a blog on medium.com. As you are speaking, you can just start posting articles on medium.com and you have a blog. So you can become an affiliate marketer. So you can talk about affiliate marketing. So you can pick this and say, this is what I'm going to talk about. Research about that on YouTube, learn about this, and just come and pitch about that. Airbnb, we may not talk about this now, but then you can sell stock photography. Number 6, you can write an ebook. like I do, and I enjoy the label of my ebooks. You can also create an online course as a speaker. So if you're a speaker, you can create an online course based on the type of skills that you have. Just think about something. We all have experience. It could be a volunteering experience, and you put a content about that. So you can equally do that. Or you can also sell like digital products. Digital products are like, if I should show you my Gumroad store, I'm just going to show you my Gumroad store so that you get to know what like I'm talking about in terms of digital products. So I'm trying to add somebody, but you can sell digital, like even PDF. You see this, what I'm just sharing with you, it's just one slide. I can sell it to people. I can sell it, this slide, to people. I can just sell it and make money. Right? I can sell it online. People in US, people in places will just, because I'm just presenting this. And that's what I used to do. I'll do slides for my YouTube video channel. And after presenting the slide, I tell people that if you want to download my slides and use them for your presentation or stuff, go here and download them. And people were downloading them. You just go and buy $1, $2, and they are making money from it. And it's just like sometimes PDF documents. Sometimes like, I just want to show examples. So let me go to where I sell mostly my slides, where I sell like digital products. I'm just going there. Let me take this one out for you to see. I want to give you examples. I want you to hold something. I want you to like, so that place is, I'm just sharing my screen. Let me share my screen before I add you. There's someone who is coming up. Okay, let me just go to, okay, let me just go here. Ring bello. Okay, Nanama. So if you can see my screen, hope you can see the screen.
Yes, please.
Okay, so when I go to Gumroad, I'm just going to Gumroad to show you how I do this.
I think Mr. Ibrahim is offline. Mr. Serini. Hello, Mr. Serini.
Hello, Adams. It seems there is echo at your end, so we can't really hear you.
Yes, I'm saying it's like Mr. Ibrahim is offline.
Yes, he's offline. I'm sure something came up.
Sorry.
I think he's back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I locked myself out.
Okay.
Hope you are good to go.
The network is so
Yes, please. We are good to go. We're just discussing your office.
Okay, before you overthrow me. So where I'm going to, the purpose of, I'm just going to share this. Rich. Okay. Okay. I believe that at this point you can all see this. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of places you can sell digital products. There are a lot of places, but I use like Gumroad. It's one of the best places. Like you can just easily today, if you like are smart, you can start even putting digital products here and you are selling them. So you see what they are telling you is you can get from $0 to $1 just with Gumroad. Anyone can earn their first dollar online. Just start with what you know. So if I click on here, I'm just going to start selling. But I'm logging into my account to share with you some of the things I used to sell, and I still sell them. So these are like a lot of things that I sell. You can see this composition notebook. I've sold like over 657 copies of that. It's just composition notebook. And these are, I think I should go to my store for you to see some of the things, like some of the products I sell. So 10 businesses you can start with zero or little money. Hope you've seen this.
Yes.
This is just like what I'm presenting to you. What I presented to you, which is like 9 passive business ideas. And that's just like a slide. And I put it here and see people are buying. People are buying. And I have my courses here, like high ticket courses. Apart from Udemy, I have courses that I'm like public speaking courses that I'm hosting them somewhere. Even though I have like Gumroad where they're like, I sell $12 per course, $12 or even $19. Here it's higher. Per course is $199. And some of the courses are like 99.7. This is a promo course. And these are some of the purchases to the courses. But then most of the products I have here are just like printables, digital printers, bill tracker, KDP interior, line notebook paper. And the notebook paper is just like anybody, you can even use Word document to do notebook paper. And that's what I sold for like a lot of money. Prayer journal and stuff. So let me show you what line notebook journal is. It's just you design the interior, you design like the inside of it, and people buy and do their KDP books. They host them on Amazon. So I'm going to notebooks. I want to show you the inside of it, and you see how notebooks are. Notebook journal. So the normal notebooks we use in school, like hope you can see this type of books, composition notebook. If accountant was here, he will know them. So this is a type of interior I do. That is not my book though. I want to look inside. Oh, sorry, we can't look inside. Okay, so this one until we can still look inside this. And this is, I would just want to show you how the inside is. You can see this one. Hope you can see the lines.
Yes.
That's just what I'm selling. Only the lines, like just use Word document, rule the lines, make sure you do it. I can use Canva, I can use PowerPoint, I can use Word document. And that is what I'm just selling on Gumroad. So there are a lot of things that as speakers you need to do to back yourself up. You need to do them to help you. You need to do them to, like, Gumroad is one, you can sell digital products. If you have designs, you can design things on Canva and you can sell them there. So as speakers, you need to hold on to things, tangible things. Right. So you need to hold on to things that you can control alongside your speaking journey. If not, if you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to do what to do, you are going to get lost. You'll just be putting in content and no one is buying. You don't even know, are you going left or you are going right? But then just keep focusing and keep producing content. If you are not speaking, be in your room, create content. And that has helped me. So if I'm not speaking, I'm creating content to help me. If I'm not speaking, I'm just creating content. Welcome, Abdul.
Thank you very much. I am late today, but that's fine. I hope I have not missed a lot.
You've not missed a lot. We're just looking at content creation for speakers. What can keep sustaining speakers and keep giving us the opportunity to keep moving. So maybe if you have questions today that you want to kickstart, they are welcome. Right. So it's the public speaking practice sessions, and here we speak, here we practice our speeches. No judgment, no mistakes. We just feel like this is what we are supposed to do, and we project our voice. And the more we project our voices, the more we create opportunities to help our generation and generation yet to come. So today we are going to focus on like content generation, and two, how to like still pitch. We're still on the pitching season, and we will get to pitch and keep pitching. But today too, the network too seems to be worrying some people. I can see the bar too giving me warnings that I'm just left with one bar. But then we can still do one or two things. So as speakers, like I was saying, you need to put your like creativity higher. Bring out your creativity. You need to be creative. Like just put it up and keep thinking about things that you can do to support you. Because if you get to the limelight and you are not making the money, right? Society, they are not. You can't go back. What I mean that you can't go back is that you don't have any support again, right? If you don't have the friends who are doing great things, nothing will happen. But then you need to create content, and you need to test the content. Sometimes it's not just about creating content. What I do, my model is, if I create one content and I'm able to monetize it, just make $1 or CD from it, right? Organically. Then I'll put everything I have into it. So as a speaker, leverage on creating content, and also volunteer to speak. Volunteer to keep speaking. So two things: volunteer to speak until you get paid speaking. And with paid speaking too, there's a technique to paid speaking. Right. Most organizations, when they have events, they don't want to pay people to speak. So they will go and pick a CEO somewhere. They'll go and call McDonald, they'll go and call like speakers who perhaps will not charge them. But then with paid speaking, you need to create your own events. So the events that you create, you can make money from your own events. And how do you create your own events as speakers? One is, if you want to go corporate, if you want to go the corporate way, you can first of all organize an organization or create an organization, maybe a sole proprietorship, so that you can receive checks or receive organizational payments. Because if like I used to do, Ibrahim Mustapha, if they want to pay me and I want to write my name, sometimes it's not that professional. They prefer to give me a check or to pay a check into my organization's account. So as a speaker, you can just go at 150, 200 CDs. You get a sole proprietor that you are running with, registered business. Then you write letters, proposals to organizations, tell them your services and tell them the charges. So if an organization wants sales training for their staff, then you put a price to it. If they want customer service, you put a price to it. If they want maybe digital marketing services, then you put a price to it. But believe you me, some of them, don't just say because you are a hustler, you want to do them. If you get a speaking engagement, for example, if I have a speaking engagement and I know that Abdul will be the best fit for me to bring, to give them value, so the next time they call me back, I'm going to partner with Abdul. Give him his share of the money, let him go and speak there. And once he speaks, definitely I'm also going to say one or two things there. I'm building my brand there. I'm using professionals. So there are times that I just feel like, okay, there are events I can maybe call on to Albert O'Krine or I can call on to people who are already in the system to partner with to do them. Because if you go to talk to Bank of Ghana, you don't know what you are talking about, definitely they will find you out. But then you can create that rapport, get speakers who are well established, you send them, you speak together, and you build a brand, you shelve and build a brand and also rise up. But then you can start it today, you can start it now, start thinking about the things you want to do. And it should not be like limited to the speaking space. Just create and learn into it first. Learn into it first. Learn to make money first. Most Ghanaians don't know how to like monetize a lot of things, especially books. We just want to write books for people to say congrats, 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 and that's it. You launch it, and if the MC or the MC of the event is someone like Carlos or someone who is having like math, they'll just pester those who've invited, take some small monies from there as like to buy the book at your launch, and that's the only money you get. But if you know how to monetize, then you launch the book, it helps you. You know that you are selling the book on Amazon, you are selling it like on your own, your road, and you are just good to go. So you need to learn to monetize. There was a book I published. Let me see where I can still get that book. I just published that book and I feel like, no, this book, I must make local money from it. I must make a lot of money from it locally. So I said, okay, what am I going to do? And I didn't want to print the book. That book, particular book, I didn't want to print it. So I said, okay, let me put it on Amazon one. And the second one is that I'm going to sell it locally. I'm going to devise strategies to sell this particular book. And as speakers, don't be afraid, right? Just don't be afraid. And I want to share this particular book with you. So I'll bring you up. Sorry, I'm just going to do a demonstration. And this is the book. This is the book. The title of the book is Public Speaking for Success, a quick and easy way to effective public speaking for leaders, CEOs, celebrities, and staff. So the strategy was that let me put it on Amazon first, but then let me see how I can make money from this book. So I designed a small flyer, that title, and I did a PDF version of that book, very nice PDF. Like I just did like PDF whereby you can read through. And I started putting it online. New book alert. If you want to buy it, it's 15 CDs, PDF copy. Right? 15 CDs. But then that is after the launch is 15 CDs. Before the launch, I'm selling it for 10 CDs because it was PDF. And how do you get it? When you finish, when you just buy the book, I will send the PDF copy to you. If you are comfortable with WhatsApp, okay, but I'll send it through your email to you, PDF. In 2 days, I sold like 120 copies of that particular book, PDF, just doing PDF copies. And that was how I sold this book. That was how I sold this book. Even on Amazon, it's not performing that well. Like on Amazon, this particular book is not, I don't remember the last time I sold it on Amazon. But then, or someone has like made purchases about this. No. But then that was the strategy I used to make money from this. So 120, over 120 copies, and that's like multiply 120 by 10 CDs. So don't be afraid. Just go, put in content, and just believe in your content. And that is like, if you believe in your content and you have the self-confidence, I'm telling you, you are going to win projects, you are going to make money, you are going to make resources. But then as a speaker, these are some of the tools that I want to leave you with today. Okay. So it is saying today the network is bullying him. So as a speaker, you need to learn to leverage social media, digital media, and I'm happy that all of you are coming up on stage, because we have people among you like Abdul, Suhini, and Adam. We have like different people also who are into like digital marketing, like the digital marketing and that. So let's leverage on that and see how best we can be able to create a synergy. As speakers, you need to hold on to something so that you are speaking and you are making money out of it. If you also just want, okay. If you also just want, okay. So
Yes.
if you have
I've been
something to
struggling
say,
with my network. No, please go on.
Okay. So because of the network today, I'm just forced to do.
Hello,
Okay.
Mr. Ibrahim.
Yes, I can.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Please, I have a question concerning the platform in which one can, launch a product in there. Can you share with us the platform where we can create our own page and then launch the project in there for people to also see or buy?
I didn't hear the last part.
I'm asking about the platform where one can launch his project.
Yeah, it's not a one side shop like the one I shared with you, Gumroad. Okay. If you don't want any like difficulty, I think Gumroad is one of the best platforms to just go in. You can like, but you need to have like PayPal accounts, right, to be able to receive the money out. So if you have a PayPal accounts, you can just go on, create like, if you have a course, you can put your course there. And if I go to my dashboard and I go to one of the courses I launch, you can see all these are like new purchases. So I'm just going to one of the products and I'm going to show you how simple it is. So the term business, like the one I'm coming. These are all like PDF. This is like 10 unique business ideas. So this was just like something I just started. I did a YouTube video about, and I said, let me publish that. Like PowerPoint. And you can see someone like they bought up to the like a tune of $5. So this is like I am public speaking. Okay, this is my masterclass, public speaking masterclass. So this is just like how you publish something. One is you name the product. I am public speaking masterclass. You write a description about the product. Okay. And here you do, if you have Canva, you can design your own designs or let someone do it for you. And this is the same design. And here down, we just upload the product. The price. This is the price of the product. I just uploaded it, $199, and it's just like the course. And the course is the content. You see, this is the content. I just did the videos with my phone. This phone. I use this phone to do my videos. Introduction, benefits of public speaking, how to build your confidence. Then I just uploaded them. And this is how you just upload them like this. And once you upload them, you do save. And ready, it's out. People can start buying it now. I can upload a product now and you see how it is, as simple as it is. So I'm going to, and it makes it much more easier. There are people that bought their courses. Me, I experiment a lot. So sometimes I buy courses from people Not because I just want to consume the content, but I want to see the process they use to what? To market that, to sell that. And some of them will just put videos on Google Drive. And once you buy, you make payment, they give you a link of the Google Drive for you to download. And once you download, that's it. And they are selling. People have made like millions of dollars just by selling that. So you need to, with this platform, which is Gumroad, you can start with it today. But there are different platforms. I'm still exploring about different platforms that you can just go straight and start creating content. But if it is like courses to Udemy, it's also one of them. But then you can sell like what I'm selling here. Here you see that the same course is on Udemy. The same course that I have here is on Udemy. Public speaking, I am public speaking master. It's on Udemy. But it's like the price is it's not that, no, it's just like 12 point whatever dollars. So you need to learn the platforms and you need to spend time learning. You need to spend more time learning and investing in that. So hope.
Yeah, can I say something?
Okay, Abdul.
Yeah. So I think that a lot of people have very great ideas. But the disjoint is the skills. They don't really have the soft skills to be able to put out these wonderful ideas.
Yeah.
So if you look at the time our youngsters, I mean, some of us spend on other social media platforms, say TikTok. I mean, people are able to learn editing of videos, and also some, MP3s and all those things. So what that means is that these same people, when they are given the opportunity to learn these soft skills, right?
Yeah.
Around how to use Canva, how to be able to do very wonderful PowerPoint slides, how to use Udemy very, very well. I think it will go a long way to help them to be able to make money online, right?
Yeah.
So that is why, for me, I am very, very impressed with what you are doing, and I'm actually learning a lot. I mean, following you for some time now, I'm learning a lot about these platforms. One thing is that these platforms are very easy. They are user friendly. You can easily search them online, and there are videos on YouTube that can help you to be able to, use them. So maybe you may want to also consider, like after this public speaking training, maybe you may also want to consider building our capacity around these soft skills. I think it will also help a lot. Yeah, because if you have the content, then the next thing is how do you sell the content? If you don't have the skills, it's difficult. So maybe you may want to consider that.
Right. Thank you very much. I think it's something that together we can look at that. And now I just make friends for life. So now we are all partners and now we are friends and I want us to grow together. So I think we'll look at some of these things. And even if it is that we go to universities and like let them know that they can do some of these things, I think it's worth it. It's worth it. So that we can all leverage and we can do more. So these days, and why I decided to do this particular speaking practices, that I have a lot of time at my disposal now in terms of the fact that I don't need to do much to be able to make money. I just put in content in different places, like ebooks. I'm fetching something small from ebooks on Amazon, courses. I'm doing this, and even on Fiverr, I have my gig on Fiverr, which is like the one-on-one consultancy. And anybody can just upload gigs on Fiverr. Like Abdul is saying, if you know like Udemy, Canva, if you know how to do Canva designs, you can just put them on, get contracts on, what's the name? Fiverr, to be able to do more. So there are things that, to be frank, we can do And if you say you don't have a job at this moment, I think you need to reconsider that even thought, that thinking that is telling you that devil that is telling you that you don't have a job. Right. Because you need to be able to like create that rapport. And you need to also like be practical. Don't be afraid. Just like I said, fear is something that is keeping a lot of people, because we are afraid of people judging us. We are afraid that, okay, what if I do and it's not working? We are afraid that if I may do A, B, C, D. And sometimes we're even scared to learn from our colleagues. And that's what I've seen, right? And that's why I do more coaching in US and in Europe than in Ghana. Because they value some of these things and you can actually leverage and do more. And as we are here, we can all, like, if you are listening to me on Fiverr, you can start selling products, like start competitive selling products. So we can all do more. And it's like Abdul is saying, I think we'll do more in terms of that. Because like here, I can go on Fiverr and tell you that someone is just sitting down and naming businesses and making a lot of money. If you have a business idea, he will give you a business name like this. You say a business name. Someone is just like there. I will write a perfect 5-year business plan. Did I do business? Okay, I didn't add name. So you see, I'll create 10 magic business names. Like business name. Someone is just there to do it for you and make money. So this person says, I'll do like business name. Let's see her offer. She'll create 10 business names for you. You are going to pay like $495 for her to do that for you. I think you are not seeing that page because it's moved. You can see what she's offering. This is what she's offering, $495, and that's what she's going to give you for you to name her business. For her to give you like a business name. So you may be wondering, can I do this? You can do it. You can do that. You can just do it. How do you do it? You go to Namelix. Let's go to Namelix. Try to give you a business names. Someone is joining. So you go to Namelix. You see this one? It will generate business names for you. And you go and present it in Canva. So let me say I want a name for business, public speaking, or branding, a company name. Okay, let me just even do branding and leadership. And I type leadership here. It's going to give us like generate tons of business names. You can see lead Excel, blended lead. So even with like logos. So I'll just pick 5 of them or 10. Go here. Go to Fiverr and list that. Go to Fiverr and just upload it to whoever comes. So for example, Abdul comes to me and say, okay, I want business name. I want a business name. Right? Like this one, I'll create a brand name. Business like this one. This is where my attention is, the $495. Brand name. That's what she's into, $495. I'll just go back to the Namelix, type in the type of, I'll ask you to give you, what is your keywords? I'll type them in and come and present them to you. I've named your business in like 5 seconds. So this person, in 5 seconds, she can make a lot of money just by naming businesses. And anyone can do it. So don't be afraid, learn into it. And my strategy has been, I think Abdul mentioned that a bit. That has been my strategy, learning digital marketing and stuff. For I think I did it for like 3 good months. Before I sleep, I'll ask myself, what do I want to learn today? I'll go onto YouTube and pick like 10 minutes video about that, and I'll learn that. So I learned how to do Google AdWords using YouTube, how to Canva, YouTube, anything. I'll just pick. I'll go to YouTube and type in how to do this, and within 10 minutes, I'm telling you can learn a lot from YouTube. So I've been doing that for 3 good years. I'll go how to make money or passive income ideas. How do you do it? Then I'll follow it. But then it's not about following it. I implement. Immediately I find out, oh, this is how it's done. I start to implement to see. Then I start to learn how to market. I think organic marketing takes time. So sometimes I use Google Ads or I use Facebook Ads, right? But then you need to like put in more energy, put in more content. So it's not a digital marketing session today, but then I want you to know that these are things that will give you power to do all what you want to do. And me, I'm not like, I'm the type of person who I just want everybody to learn. So I'm not afraid to share ideas with you. And these are some things that people when they know them, they don't share because they are scared, insecurity. They want them to be the only people do you know. There's no power in that. But learning and doing, executing, I'm telling you, that's the best way that we can all learn. That's the best and the greatest way that you can put in energy, you can put in content, and you can do more. So as I'm speaking now, like I told you, I have a radio station that is running 24/7. It's been running for like the past 2 years, and it's still running, right? And I'm using that to sell my products and services. It is international. It is the online radio. So whether you are in UK, US, once you are able to get like digital, whatever, the radio frequency, you are getting it, right? And it all helps you to promote your brand. It helps you to project whatever you want to do. So as speakers, learn to do whatever you are supposed to do. And that's why I bought this particular earpiece for my online radio. When I'm bored, I can go live. And some of the training, like these sessions, they are on that radio station. So don't see things to be like bigger. Oh, how can I own a radio station? You can if you believe. So go out, put in more content, put in more energy, and dedicate some time from learning. Dedicate time to learn. It's just about learning. Don't be shy to ask for help. Me, I'm not shy to ask someone to teach me something. I'll just go, oh, I want to know this. Please, can you teach me? Right? Can you teach me like this? And I learn. I'm learning from people in Ghana. I'm learning from people in US. If someone is in like Europe and they know something, I want to learn. And sometimes I pay a lot to learn. I just want to learn. And that's how come I can sit here and have my radio station. If you go online, if you go to just type in on the platform you know, which is like YouTube. No, I'm saying YouTube. Type in this window. Okay, so I think this window will work. So type in, and this software I'm using now to do this streaming is StreamYard, where I can stream to multiple platforms. So as speakers, if you want to stream to Facebook, if you want to stream to YouTube and LinkedIn or Twitter at the same time, the only way you can do that, one of the ways, right, actually, is using StreamYard. You can stream to those places like at the same time. So that's what you can see, all of us, number of people on different platforms and stuff. But then what I want to share with you today is like that online radio thing. And after this, you can start looking at, just type in I am radio. Just type in I am radio on Google, and you see that, and that's how your brand, you see this. So I've shared the radio station to different people. You can see even on Spotify, right? So you can see when you just type in, go here, just that's the radio. Different feeds, different things I've picked it up, and straight. Right. So that's the radio station that's live, and I have like different series of programs going on, and they pick up this event too. And sometimes I just upload them for them to play forever. So you can sit here, have your own radio station, do sponsorship to organizations, tell them you have a radio station. They should just give them the link. They should listen to it. So there are a lot of things you can do, and I don't control the radio station. It's 24/7. I'll just upload my content. If I want to go live, I'll sit back, just sit here, put my earpiece on. I'm playing songs from my laptop. I'm going live, and anywhere you are, you get to listen to me live on that radio station. And my audience are in US. Majority of people are actually from US listening to it, and UK and France. Because once I get the data, because it's an online radio, you get to know where people are listening from. So these are things that we can do as young Africans to actually help ourselves and to create the rapport that we want to create. I think it's always possible, and we have a lot of information. Technology has made a lot of things much more easier. So and that's why you don't see me posting things about our government has done this. I don't even get into those banters, because if you complain, it's your colleague who you are all going through the same problem, who will come just to fight you for other people because he feels like he's affiliated to MPP or NDC. So he has the right to fight for them, even if you are telling the truth. So I don't get into those arguments. I just focus on building beyond my economy. How can I build beyond my economy? How can I learn things beyond my economy? So as speakers, that's one of the best things you can do. Invest in yourself and never stop learning. I'm a student. I'm a student. I keep on learning every day. I keep on learning. And that's why I've been able to do like different projects. We did projects with Google, projects with different people. No, I'm not a tech guy. I will not consider, because I don't have any certificates that will show that me digital marketing. No. But I've been a Google digital skills trainer before, Africa trainer, whereby like we go to universities with train ministers, we go to places with right, and it's just the same skills that I have. So if you go in and you put in the work, I think the world will recognize that. So stop chasing certificates. Stop chasing certificates. Chase relevance. If you get certificates from the relevant places, so be it. But learn knowledge that people cannot do away with you. If they write you off, you are sitting in your room, you are putting content. Today alone, yesterday I published a book, right? Today, I published another book. And it's like you need to work hard. You need to work. Don't let anyone outwork you. And I think that's the only way we can win as young Africans. We need to stop complaining, right? If someone is doing something that we don't like, as a leader, we need to approach it head on. Just let the person know, Master, what you are doing is not good, and you move on. If you waste time on that person, at the end of the day, that person is going to be better than you. The person still has V8 to drive. He's a politician. He has V8. He can go to anywhere. Visa, he can get any visa to anywhere, and you can't. So if you go into argument with them, at the end, they're still going to be better than you. So find out ways that you can build on you believe in you, even if people don't believe in you, okay, it's okay. Right. Put in content and put in more content. Yesterday I showed you my book before it came. And today I said, no, I need to, and I'm targeting the leadership niche. I'm targeting the leadership niche. Right? And that's what I'm targeting. So today I said, no, I have to put something also there in the name of leadership. So I did leadership. So today I did, yesterday, let me just show you the dashboard, how it looks like when you're publishing on Amazon. Even though today I just had 2 orders, I'm coming. Right. So this is like the dashboard. If you are publishing on Amazon, it's like this. This is the bookshelf. You go here, you start publishing. So the book that I told you that it always keeps selling, today it has made 1, but then at the end of the day, it's still going to make more sales. This is one of the books I published. And the beauty of Amazon is that, you see, most people don't understand this and why I put in content. See, they just read 110 pages. People read 110 pages. And this is the amount I'm making from the reading they have read. 0.50. They didn't buy it too. They just read, pages read. So Amazon can give people opportunity to read your book before they buy. Right? So Amazon Prime, that one, I don't know the group of people who read that. So once they read, they give you money for that. So 0.50 cents, that's like half a dollar for just reading 110 pages. So if you were the one, won't you put in more books? And so today I just published. You can see yesterday was like inspirational leadership. Today is how to lead like a boss. So the Kindle version is already online. They've published it. If you check here, it's already published. And the paperback. So I published like 1, and it goes in 3 categories. One is Kindle ebook. That's, you can read that on your device. You can just download it. The other one is paperback. Amazon will print it to you, but the cover is not hard. And the other one is hardcover. So the hardcover is already live. Now that they are publishing, going through the publishing process for the other paperback. And one is done in 2 days. I have 2 books. So once you learn to put in the content, don't be afraid. Your colleagues will judge you, but don't be afraid. Don't go out showing people that, oh, you have, no, please take your time. It's digital. Right? The books I published last week, you saw the one that the people are reading, how to create a profitable blog. My intention is not to make money from it this year. It's a 3-year project. I'm going to finish, then I'll give it to people who can distribute it on their blogs, articles, and I'm going to publish, do more marketing using my blog, IbrahimMustapha.com. And I'm going to write reviews about the same book using Medium. So it's like 3 years project. So I just want to have within these 2 weeks, I want to have 10 books. And I'm going to dedicate 3 years just to do the marketing. And this is what people will not tell you. So you feel like, oh, people who are writing book in Ghana, they don't make money. People, and that's like the story. People, yes, it's true. They don't make, if you don't learn the strategies, forget. If you don't learn the strategies, forget. Especially on Amazon. If you don't learn the strategies, forget. I think I'm disclosing a lot today. And but then I want you to learn. If you don't learn a lot, if you don't if I should tell you how much I'm making this month alone, it's 3 days. But it's more than someone's salary. Just these 3 days. Sales for these 3 days. That's someone's salary. So let's believe. Let's use digital. Let's create opportunities, and let's do more. And these techniques, you don't need to go to school. And that's the beauty of technology now. You don't need to go to school. You don't need to be someone who has first class. If it's first class, some of us will not get first class, right? You don't need to get that certificate to be able to become relevant. No, let's leave the school to the doctors. And some of you want to show that, yes, your family are the first person to get PhD, or you can go to school, right? But some of us, our school is short courses that are relevant. If there's a school, university that can teach me how to be able to market my online courses, write articles and stuff, that is the school I want to go to, because I want to sell and I want to make money. I want to sell and I want to make, but I know where I'm coming from. That's why I don't fancy showing. No, you don't need to. I don't need to show off, because I know where I'm coming from. And where I'm coming from, someone will say, Yangba Viala, Hindagbale, Yangba Viala. It's not good, right? So I know where I'm coming from. I know how things have been tough for me. So if I'm here, I don't need to joke. That's why, like I said, I can sit here for one time my friend came to me and he visited me. The only time I get up from my seat at that time was when I go to eat. I'll go and eat. He will sit down, he will talk, he will sit on the chair, lie down, sleep. He will wake up, I'm still here. Early dawn, I'll finish prayers, I won't sleep, finish, come and sit, publishing books. So he said, 3 days, he didn't see me sleep. So he said, how do you sleep? I said, I sleep, maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, and I'll come back. But then I was just learning. I was just learning. Going to different blogs, reading, learning, watching videos. So, and that's the power that you need to put in if you want to make money speaking in Africa. If you want to make money publishing, going digital, you need to be a different person altogether. You need to sacrifice a lot of things. You need to sacrifice the time you go out and waste time. You need to just dedicate some time. Once you have internet connectivity, the best connectivity is buy the router, MTN TableNet. Just invest in it. Buy this 399 cedis worth of data. It can last you for 6 months. I'm telling you, some of you buy data 10 cedis, 2.5 gig every day, 20 cedis, 5 gig, 10. Just invest in buy it bulk, and it's going to last you for me. I do a lot of downloads. My radio takes time, but then that's data can last me for three months. So invest in that so that you know that you don't have that cost running, and invest in things. So maybe if you have a question, then we'll move on. I think we've done a lot of talking today. We'll just have to end it here. So Abdul, any contribution, any question? Adam, Zach?
Yeah, so I don't have a question, but I would like to commend you for the good work that you are doing to save the youth, right? So I see what you are doing to be an opportunity to empower the youth, right? We seem to lack a lot, and we seem to be very reliant, on the politicians, thinking that manna is going to fall from heaven. So what is clear across Africa is that tomorrow's future actually depends on we, the youth, and the only way we'll be able to meet the changing demands of the world is to empower ourselves around technology, right? Not necessarily being an expert in technology, but getting these basic things to be able to do what you do. Unfortunately, the very negative side of the technology is what is sold to us. So we spend a lot of time, okay, on the negative side. So like the example I gave earlier, a lot of us spend a lot of time on, TikTok, on Likey, some other platforms, doing things that we could have done in a much profitable way. Okay, we do this, we don't monetize it. People create content. I mean, it's okay to know how to dance or to create content through dancing. It is okay to create content through singing, right? It is okay to speak, or to learn how to speak, or to learn how to share ideas, or to learn how to network. Okay, but then I mean, spending a lot of time on these things without monetizing it, it's not something that is so healthy. So I see what you are currently doing to be an eye opener for all of us, or should I say, a wake up call for everyone. Okay, to look beyond just what we know. I think that we have a lot of capabilities, but just that we don't have that springboard, okay, to be able to do what we can do. And for me, I think you need to continue to do what you are doing to support everyone, especially those of us who are very, very much happy with what you are doing now. Yeah. So, I mean, it's an amazing job. I mean, I've been following you for a very long time. It just so happened that I have time now to be able to join your class. So keep the good works, and yeah, together we can push to see, even if it means just changing 1% of the total population of the youth, we have made an impact. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you. I appreciate. So, like you said, it's okay.
Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. And as Mr. Abdul has already stated, I've also started following that way back 2016, 2016. And in fact, and I think that was the time that I was at university. And I wanted to really, meet you and join, but I've been following your platform and so many things that you have been doing, and it's really giving us a space to also do more. I've also tried my best to, create a niche for myself back at university. And then the technology aspect is what I'm still lacking. I'm still lacking out in that aspect. And today you have opened my eyes a bit, and I have to commend you for that. And inshallah, God being working around, I will see how best I can mobilize my resources to follow the teachings more. I am very grateful for this connection. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you very much. And Suyini, today, sorry for your internet connectivity. Very sorry.
Seriously.
Right. But it's like now it's getting better, right?
Yes. Quite better now.
Quite better. Wow. So let me see. If I can send a slice for you to do. Is that okay?
Yes.
So that we just finish with that slice today. Then since Abdul and Zachariah are here, they will also help listen to you and your story and what you have to offer. So just get into the presentation mode and let's move on.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Suleiman Saif, and today we're going to talk about job search extract. Well, as we all know that there is unemployment in the country, and it seems there are lack of vacancies in both government and the non-governmental organization sector. But I think we are lacking strategies. On propriety of CV professionally, so that it can attract jobs for you. We also look at how to find jobs online and in your locality. We also share some career resource journey. Move to the next slide. I am.
Okay. Is that okay? Sweetie. Sweetie, I think we have a problem also. Still the same problem as yesterday.
Let's move.
Okay. So I should move to the next slide. Sweetie. Right. Eventually, he's been taken out. I think his network is, and I always say that these are some of the things we should work on as like a country, so that we can give young people the space to, so that we can connect endlessly. And it's something that we need to work on. How can we get better internet connectivity so that we can do endless streaming? So I think these are topical things that young people we should learn to do. Just like Abdullah says, don't waste your time. If you are listening to us, don't waste your time on TikTok. It's addictive. Don't waste. If you want to waste your time, make sure you are monetizing. Make sure you are monetizing. And I think at a point we'll get there. Because I was speaking to my colleague, not a colleague though, but he's into the tech space. I was saying how TikTok is like distracting people. And some people use that one to do a lot of things that are not. He says that China, TikTok is from, like the founder is from China. That the government of China, they don't allow TikTok to show dancing videos. Funny, no. On their For You page, we have For You page where you just scroll and you see like anything, like in Ghana, when you just scroll, you see people dancing, people saying another vulgar things. In China, you don't see those things unless you search for that person and you can be able to see those things. But then the content they show is DIY content in China on TikTok, the same TikTok. So if you are doing like maybe if you have a TikTok account and you are showing like public speaking, you are showing about how to do digital marketing, patriotism, storytelling, those are the content that the government has allowed TikTok to show more. But the other funny stuff, they've shadow banned them. So may not be able to see them like that. But if you are teaching something that can benefit young people, your content will go viral. But you see in here, it's the other way around. When you are showing things that people are not benefiting, then you rather go viral. You are dancing and they are just like, oh, what does that mean? You go viral. But then learn to monetize. Learn to monetize. How do you monetize? Create products. And I think, and it's not an African thing, because I've seen Nigerians, they've been able to monetize, and their comedians are using TikTok to even go viral and make more, like get contracts, get sponsorships. But yeah, just like, oh, mimicking, we don't even understand how to build a brand out of it. Last week, there's a guy called Machala. I think his song is trending in the TikTok app, and he's a comedian. He leveraged TikTok to play a song, and the song now has gotten to #1 spot in Nigeria. Forget about Wizkid, the video, see Burna Boy, their songs, but that comedian song has gone #1 in Nigeria last week. That's this week, right? So I think we can still sing, but like you are saying, use it wisely. Use it wisely. Make money from it. If not, someone will use you to make money from it. So I think we'll still push your presentation to tomorrow. But the start was okay. It was great. But then we want to see the whole presentation without the network hitches. Then we'll be able to give you the thumbs up and the advice that you need. You have something to say, Suhini? All right. So thank you, Abdul. Thank you, Adam Zakaria. Thank you, Suhini. I didn't see Mash, but wherever you are, Mash, thank you for always coming up. Richmond, the network to disturb Richmond. And also our brother Sibiri and all the people who are regular participants here. Thank you. I think we'll call it today.
Can I say a quick comment before you?
Yes.
And
yes, push it in. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean about Suhini's presentation. I picked up something. If Suhini is listening, maybe he needs to pay attention to that.
Sure.
So in his introduction, he mentioned that we all know there is unemployment in the country, right? So for me, I feel that if Suhini should do this presentation and is not so sure of the audience, one thing about public speaking that I've learned is that you need to be aware of connections and affiliations, right? So there may be people who are sitting in the meeting or who are sitting in the room or the audience listening to Suhini. So like certain statements can actually just take them off. So if people start to feel that, okay, you made a statement that is indicting their connections or their affiliations, they may not pay much attention to you. So if he's listening, I'm sure it's something he may want to take note of. I mean, there could be a better way to put it without saying there's unemployment. We all know there's unemployment, situation in the country. Yeah, that is a fact. But I mean, you want to carry people along. So it may not be like a very good thing to just say it as it is. I mean, you can be a bit economical with it just to be able to carry your audience along.
Sure. So Suhini, that's feedback for you. And tomorrow, give us a full presentation, and then maybe you can change your starting, and let's see what happens. So thank you to all of you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, may God bless all of us, and may God let us.
Hello?
Adam, yes.
Yes, I was thinking, can I also submit a resume? I mean, it's like a presentation.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I will do that.
So, yes. So, if you are using a laptop, you can control it from your side. If not...
Unfortunately, where I am, the network is very, very poor. In my laptop, too, I'm having problem with the connection.
So what you do is that when you are done with the presentation, you send it to me.
Okay.
So that I will upload it like Suhini did, so that I'll control it.
Okay, that will be fine.
That's good. So tomorrow, right?
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you.
Right. Thank you very much. And this is what I want. Like, let's all practice with equipment. Let's all practice with our PowerPoints. And once we practice with that, we can give you feedback. And sometimes the feedback I'm always looking at is, do you have a lot of content on your PowerPoint? You need to be like specific. Small images, like my PowerPoints, apart from the ones I do for webinars, majority of whatever I do is images and little content write-ups, right? So that I can be able to follow through. You don't do PowerPoint. And once you are on stage, and I actually saw, was it Exim Bank? No, it wasn't Exim Bank. Ghana Investment and Promotion Center, GIPC, and Ghana Free Zones Board. I was volunteering at one expo outside Ghana, and they wanted to do presentation. And the lady was just like, she couldn't read from the slides because where she was standing and where the PowerPoint was like there was quite a distance. You need to read, and there was a lot of text, text, GRA, whatever law, they will put the whole law, and like, so she couldn't even see. Then she was now asking, oh, what is there? Like, you don't need to do that. Should be make sure that yes, put in text, but then make sure that you can even read that, like 100 meters away, you should be able to see your text. Right. So tomorrow, we're ready. We get to do more. And anyone who has a presentation tomorrow, if you are listening, just come up and do that. We are live on YouTube. We are live on LinkedIn, Facebook. And later you get to hear this presentation, this program on I Am Radio. Just go on to Google and type in I Am Radio, and you get to listen to I Am Radio 24/7. There's no stoppage to it. The only time it stops is when I'm going live on I Am Radio. I put my equipment and I'm on. So thank you very much once again. May God bless all of us. Thank you. So see you tomorrow.
Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
Right.